Hello boys and girls, this is Anders, of course, and welcome to another Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary video. And I just want to tell you that I goddamn fucking hate Battlefield. Yeah, I freaking hate it. And I freaking love it at the same time. Since I've been playing Black Ops 2 like the last 2 weeks, I know I've been talking about it a lot, but I freaking love it. I think it's the best Call of Duty game since like Call of Duty 2 that I kind of played a lot the last time, and I thought that was really good back then, but I mean, like, that doesn't even hold a candle to Black Ops 2 or to Battlefield 3, to be honest. And so I'm really happy. It's like Call of Duty Black Ops 2, definitely like the best Call of Duty game in many years, and Battlefield 3, definitely the best Battlefield game in many years. So I feel like I'm playing like two of the best games like in like a decade. I'm just hoping that Battlefield 4 is gonna be even better than Battlefield 3. I'm hoping they're gonna like remove a lot of the bugs, maybe remove the suppression and stuff like that, and basically just make the game even better. They don't even have to change like graphics and stuff like that. I mean, it looks good enough as it already does. I mean, you need a freaking $3,000 PC to play it on the highest graphic settings. I mean, like, there's no reason to make it more nice looking. Maybe like just add a little bit more destruction, like, and stuff like that. That's kind of like the only thing I would like. But why do I hate Battlefield so much sometimes? It's actually not because of the game, it's more about myself and the players, to be honest. Because Black Ops 2, you can play, you can jump into any game, and it's basically only like 12, you and 11 other players, and if you're pretty good at the game, you're gonna kick ass no matter how sucky your team is, or no matter how good your good the enemy team is. Sure, you can always kind of suck, because face it, no matter how good you are at a game, you're always gonna suck a couple of games and then kick ass the next one. It's you can't be awesome in every single round. That is impossible. That is impossible. Impossible. Welcome to my shitty walk. Oh god, South Park reference. It's awesome. But yeah, I just hated the fact in Battlefield that you're basically just one out of many people, and what you do on the battlefield don't always actually count for shit when you're playing on a 64-player server. It's very hard to actually get your team to attack the objectives. Usually you have sometimes rather, I would say, you have a lot of players doing absolutely nothing, just camping in the back, doing nothing good, and just costing your team tickets and really not even killing the enemy. And they would do a better job of actually catching a few bullets like in the front with you instead, so you wouldn't get killed at first every single time, and you might be able to plant a little bit and stuff like that. But that's also why I freaking love Battlefield. That's one of the biggest pros of Battlefield. The huge battles with tanks and choppers and everything nice. I mean, I don't even think I need to tell you guys this if you're not new to my channel, of course, and this is like the first Battlefield video you ever seen, and like then I say like, congratulations, welcome. You should definitely think about getting it if you have a good enough PC. If you play on the console, don't even bother with it, because it's not even close to being the same thing on console as on PC. It just simply isn't. It's just so much more amazing if you have a nice PC and can play it in decent amounts of graphics and stuff like that. And I also recommend watching the Battlefield videos I make in 1080p, so you actually see exactly how it looks like. I play on 1080p, I render them out in 1080p. The graphic settings I have is usually mid to high, so it's not ultra, so in ultra it looks even a little bit better, but I gotta say, it's not a huge difference between ultra and medium. But anyways, I know like 99% of you guys watching this video have usually watched some other Battlefield videos of me, and I gotta say, I don't blame you guys for not watching every single Battlefield video anymore, because simply there's nothing really new I can show you guys. I mean, that's also why there hasn't been that many Battlefield videos. I'm sorry about that, but I'm also like not sorry, because I'm pretty happy that I've been able to play Black Ops and kind of give you guys something new to watch, because I mean, a shooter with good commentary is still a shooter with good commentary, even if it's not Battlefield. Though I can understand how some hardcore fans might like hate the fact that I'm doing some Black Ops, or actually quite a lot of Black Ops and very little Battlefield, but I mean, there's a reason for that as well. If you guys haven't thought about it, actually, not Armored Kill, what am I talking about? Aftermath actually releases now in just like, oh god, what is it? 4 days for PlayStation 3 and 11 days for PC if you got premium. I have been talking to EA. I have not gotten any confirmation that I'm gonna get to look at it a little bit in forehand. My contact at Swedish EA has promised to try, but when a guy like he promises to try to get me a preview of the game or a preview of the DLC, that doesn't mean I will get it. It's just that he's probably going to try, and that doesn't mean I'm gonna get to see it, because there's a lot of factors that factor into it. I mean, like, first of all, and there's the need to be other people that tries it also, so I can actually play multiplayer, or else I'm just gonna be running around like the maps and doing like nothing, to be honest, like on the EA test server. But I might be able to try it with some beta testers and maybe some of the DICE employees. I'm hoping. I'm definitely not promising this, because the guy at EA couldn't even promise it, so I don't want to promise something I can't keep. But that's also, as I said, why I haven't done as much Battlefield lately, because I know I'm gonna do a shit ton of Battlefield videos, like maybe 30 of them during December, 20 to 30 of them, to show you guys like the new weapon, the new vehicles, and the new maps for Aftermath, the Aftermath DLC. And then we only have one more DLC, Endgame, coming out in February, I think, February or March. And then I'm hoping there's just gonna be like half a year or something like that before we get Battlefield 4. At least I'm hoping, but it might take more than a year even before we get Battlefield 4. So the problem right now is that, like, I mean, the game only has a certain amount of shelf life, for me at least. I mean, Black Ops 2 probably gonna last for about 4 to 6 more months before I kind of get sick of it, like really sick of it. Battlefield is getting really close to that. I'm basically at the point where I'm kind of sick at it. I mean, the game is still fun, but there's nothing new to do. It's the same old thing over and over again. Even if the game is pretty goddamn awesome, there's like the same old thing over and over again. So you kind of need some DLC to actually like help you like keep having fun. And I want to have fun. I mean, sure, YouTube is my job, but as I said a lot of times, I don't do it for the money. I do it because it's fun, and I want to do it because it's fun, continue doing it because it's fun, and that's why I don't do Minecraft single player, because it's not fun anymore. I do it on the Minecraft server because that's fun, and a lot of people I enjoy hanging out with and talk to on the server, and that's also kind of why I'm doing a lot of other games. For example, like Medal of Honor. I haven't done a video in that for a long time, simply because I think it's so much alike Black Ops. I mean, it's not exactly like Black Ops, but I'd rather play Black Ops than Medal of Honor, and I'd rather play Battlefield than Medal of Honor. Medal of Honor, I mean, many like get angry if I say this, but I think Medal of Honor is basically a mix between Call of Duty and Battlefield, and I mean, I'd rather just play Battlefield and Call of Duty than playing all three of them, so to say. Some people might play just the mix, and some people might hate me for saying that it's a mix, but to be honest, I don't really care. I mean, it's what I think that's the most important, and like what you guys think it's the most important for you. So yeah, that's just how stuff works, simply. But I'm really looking forward actually to Aftermath, because the maps looks to be exactly what I like the Back to Karkand maps. I love the Back to Karkand maps, especially Shakir Peninsula, Wake Island, and Back to Karkand. And Gulf of Oman is actually pretty goddamn awesome too as rush maps, because I am primarily a rush player. I don't like Conquest that much. Conquest is pretty boring in my opinion. I mean, it's awesome to do like gameplay for jets and tanks on it and stuff like that, but you simply need those new maps so you can explore and kind of be a noob again and stuff like that, because right now I kind of know every nook and cranny of most maps in Battlefield, and sure, I can take advantage of them all and like do really well, but it's not that fun after you play them like over 100 times every single map. I think like one of the few maps I might not have played Rush on like 100 times or more might be Tehran Highway, because that's like almost my least favorite Rush map, because that can be a complete clusterfuck right there in the beginning, as most of you guys might know for a fact. Pistol Rape and Show, yes. MP 443, it is awesome. But also, I'm hoping Battlefield 4 is gonna have basically exactly as I said, everything that Battlefield 3 has. I'm hoping they're actually gonna keep some of the maps, just remake them a little bit. For example, like Metro, CN Crossing, Grand Bazaar. Also get some of the Back to Karkand maps, because I think those maps are freaking awesome. Especially, as I said, for Russia. I mean, Shakir Peninsula, Wake Island, and Gulf of Oman are so much different compared to the other Rush maps in the game. I mean, they're so well done and so fun to play. I'm really looking forward to see how basically Black Ops Battlefield 4 is going to look like. I really hope they kind of step up their game and do their very best. I mean, I hope they're gonna release it soon rather than late, but I actually, if I'm gonna be really honest, I hope they take their time and actually make the game like perfect, like no bugs, no bullshit, just make it good. I mean, I know it's hard to do that since it's a very complicated game, but you can always hope. And as usual, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful Friday. Bye bye.